You might head to your local Costco. I'm picking up a chicken from a place that's been around since 1964. It's easy to just rip into it and build a box up of the good stuff. Remove the skin and bones, save them for chicken stock later, and we have plenty to make 3 different dishes from just one chicken to enjoy all week long. The first dish is super simple and super tasty, a Tuscan chicken wrap. I'm going to start by tearing up some fresh basil, then chop some sun-dried tomatoes, grate a little garlic and some Parmesan cheese, chop a stalk of green onion, and we're ready to create a yummy spread. Start with a 1/4 cup of olive oil, add a cup of Greek yogurt, follow up with a 1/3 cup or so of chopped sun-dried tomatoes, and lean into it if you really love the flavor. Next, fold in 3 tablespoons of chopped basil, 1 green onion, finish up with a clove of garlic, a 1/3 cup of Parmesan, and a teaspoon of dried oregano, and blitz it till it's smooth. If it's too thick, add a touch of ice water, then taste for salt and pepper. Check out how nice and creamy and thick this is. A really flavor-packed, healthy option to plain old mayo. And you'll have plenty to use all week long. So smear a thick layer on a fresh whole wheat tortilla and start prepping the rest of the fillings. A layer of nice crisp fresh lettuces, a pile of chicken, some thin slices of avocado, and dots of tomato for every bite. Sprinkle with some of that finely grated Parmesan and finish with a quick grind of pepper. Now just wrap it all up nice and tight and you've got lunch. Add 2 tablespoons of olive oil to a soup pot over medium heat and 1½ cups each of onions, carrots, and celery. Give it a good stir to coat and saute the vegetables for about 5 minutes. When they're a little translucent, add 1 clove of minced garlic, stirring it for a minute or 2 until you can really smell the aroma. Now add 6 cups of stock. I'm using homemade, but boxed is fine too, and add some fresh thyme or 1 teaspoon of dried. Stir it all together and let it cook uncovered for 20 minutes as the veggies and the thyme release all their incredible flavor into the stock. Well, we have a few minutes, so I want to tell you about my newest adventure. I just published a book all about how to follow the Mediterranean diet. It's called Everyday Mediterranean, a 30-day Kickstart Plan, and it includes 30 days of breakfast, lunches, dinners, and snacks, plus a whole bunch of tools to help you track your progress. You might enjoy checking it out. It's available all over the world on Amazon. Time's up. Fish out the fresh thyme. It's done its job. And add 1 cup of cashew cream that you can learn to make in my short video about it. Now stir it all together. It will melt and smooth out as we finish the soup. Give it 5 more minutes on a gentle simmer, and then add a grind of fresh pepper and salt. Since I used homemade stock, I have some slurry left over and I love to add it for a depth of flavor to thicken things up a bit. But don't worry if you don't have it, it's just a nice addition. Now pile in 2 cups of chicken. And 1 package of gnocchi, bringing it back to a low boil for 3 to 5 minutes until you see that the gnocchi float to the top. That's the signal it's done. Turn off the heat and add all the spinach, gently stirring it in until it wilts. Give it a taste and serve it up. Okay, we took a little break. We enjoyed some soup for lunch. George packed up 3 more servings for both of us to have a cup of soup when we're ready for the next meal. And I'm going to put these right in the freezer. So whenever we're ready for a little warm and cozy chicken noodle soup or chicken gnocchi soup, we're ready to go. I'll be back in a minute and we'll make the salad. Here's a little pro safety tip. Always put a damp towel under your cutting board to keep it in place while you chop things up. We only have a few things to prep, including the dressing. ¼ cup of red wine vinegar, 1 teaspoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of tarragon, 1 clove of garlic, 1 finely minced shallot, 1 teaspoon of sea salt, a few grinds of fresh pepper, 1/2 cup of olive oil, one tablespoon of spicy Dijon mustard, and then whisk in 2 tablespoons of finely grated Parmesan cheese. I always smear the bowl with some of the dressing on the bottom to start, and then layer in all the lettuces. Add some tomatoes, some chickpeas, a little Italian salami, some slivered fresh basil, and 2 cups of chicken. Since the buffalo mozzarella is super tender, I like to add it last. So that's it. We have 3 different meals from 1 rotisserie chicken. You can use them for lunches or dinners. You can freeze that soup and keep it for next week or next month. But these ingredients are so simple and so fast, you're not going to have any reason not to eat healthy this week. Thanks a lot for watching. See you soon.